What's up, fam? It's your girl Shannon Owens, personal development coach. I ain't seen you in a while, but I'm back. Wasn't feeling good. Had a little itchy throat here for a couple days, but we'll be switching it up a little bit. That's just me. Every now and then, I like to switch it up. I'm still staying consistent, but I'm not going to be doing the week of working on you anymore. I'm hoping you've grasped that for yourself and that you will take that into use it as a tool in your own personal development. That self-check Sunday, temperature check Tuesday, and that follow-up Friday as a way to keep yourself in check when you are going for your goals. But as we go now, I'm just going to be sharing some real stuff with you all. I have learned that a lot of the stuff we endure as women, I'm speaking to my women today, that it wasn't our fault. We've inherited so many things, or found ourselves in predicaments that we had nothing to do with. And that's fine. Some stuff our parents did, we were born into the dramas of our parents. It just is what it is. It's nothing we can change, but it is what it is. Sometimes we may have been with friends who've done some stupid stuff and we found ourselves in predicaments would never have put ourselves in on our own. So I'm just saying that, and I'm confirming with you that some of the stuff that we endure, it's not necessarily our fault. What is our responsibility is how we act because of that. Because a lot of people are hurt because of what, mother-daughter issues, daddy-daughter issues, father-daughter issues, mother-son issues. We have a lot of that in our life, but we allow that to be the catalyst for who we are in here. We allow it to be the reason we're angry. We allow it to be the reason we're bitter, because if they hadn't did that to me, I wouldn't be this certain kind of way, and you just don't know what I've been through. But what I can say is, no, I don't know what you've been through. I know what I've endured, and it ain't been good. It's been a lot of hell. I'm just going to keep it real. But I owe it to myself not to allow me to stay there because of them. No, I owe it to myself to own my own ish. Straight up, I almost said it. That used to be my word. Forgive me for some of y'all, real Christian I am, but this mouthpiece of mine get me in trouble sometimes. But I'm here to tell you that, even though something wasn't our fault, there are some things that we do have to own up to as far as we allow it to control us in our lives. So I know, and one of the times I remember being in a predicament where I was with an ex, and I did break up with him. I was doing the right thing. I was owning my stuff, and I didn't want to be with this bum no more. I was tired of it. I wanted him out. He would not leave my house. Like, I had to leave my house to get him out of mine, because I was going crazy and I felt like I could do something to really, really, really hurt him. And I didn't like the woman I was becoming on the inside because of something that I did allow to happen to me. But after he left, he would continue to come around and stalk. He would continue to come around and not leave me alone. He would continue to show up and park across the street from my house. He would continue to show up and visit the neighbor in efforts just to see me, and it used to piss me off. Like, it was real ugly, and I didn't like it, and it wouldn't stop. So what I did, this is me owning my stuff. I hooked up with somebody that I knew could protect me from this little bum, this fool, this idiot who wouldn't leave me alone. And it wasn't necessarily the right thing to do. Yes, he was cool, but I knew from me, for one, I hadn't ended the relationship before I really got into another one. For two, I hadn't dealt with the grief and the anger and the bitterness that I was already holding on from the last fool. And for three, I had put myself in a predicament where I bridged the gap between my children and myself, the people who meant the most to me. I didn't get a chance to heal and come back together before I got into another relationship. And I know we do that a lot as women. So in my book, I talk about how to get up out when it's time to get up out, how you have to own your ish and deal with what it was you did, to Get yourself out of predicament so you can be free, so you can live life, so you can look in that mirror and say something good about yourself. Like every now and then you want to look in the mirror and be like, girl, I'm proud of you. Not every now and then, every day. You should be looking in the mirror to see something about yourself that you've done that you're proud of. You let something go. You forgave somebody. You moved on. You broke a bad habit. This is stuff that we are supposed to be doing on a daily basis within ourselves as we personally develop and grow. So that's what I'm here to share with you all. Like, it ain't you. Some stuff we are the way we are because we grew up a certain kind of way, necessary, that wasn't our fault, and it was, we just were a product of our environment. But when you know that wasn't what you deserved and desired, then you gotta do something about that. So get my book. It's available at ShannonOwensPDC.com. Shannon Owens P for personal, D development, C coach .com, and get my book. I'll sign it. I hope it helps to get you up out of the predicament like I saw my own self in. I share the steps that I had to take to get up out of it, but it's necessary because I was raising daughters and sons, and I didn't want them to continue that same pattern in their own life. So it is a responsibility of us to get us right, to check ourselves, to look in the mirror and see something good for a change instead of everything that was bad because of what somebody else did and then what I in turn fell in line doing too. That generational thing. No, it stops with you. It stops with you. It stops with you so it won't pass down to the next generation. So get my book, ShannonOwensPDC.com. It's called Know Your Worth Priceless. And to get some feedback on how to get up out of what you in because you deserve it. Know your worth. You are priceless.